Imagine waking up one morning, brushing your teeth and finding out that the enemy isn't just at the gates. They're making more money in your own castle than you are. That's what's happening, folks. Google is earning more from Windows than Microsoft itself. But before we dive into this digital comedy of errors, let's twist the tale a bit. Could Bill Gates ever have imagined back in his garage days that his empire would one day be a cash cow for Google? What strategies could Microsoft possibly employ to reclaim what was once theirs? Welcome, tech enthusiasts and casual browsers alike. I'm your host, and today we're diving into the absurd world where Google, the search giant, makes more money on Microsoft's Windows than Microsoft does. But how did we get here? Remember when Microsoft was the Goliath and Netscape was David? Well, now Google's Chrome is the new David, but with Goliath's bank account. We start with a quote from Bill Gates himself. "Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose." This rings true as we look back at Microsoft's history. They crushed Netscape in the 90s browser wars, but then along came Google Chrome, turning the tables. How does Google manage to make more money on Windows, you ask? Well, it's all about the traffic, baby. According to a Statista report, Chrome holds a whopping 66% of the desktop browser market share as of late 2024. Despite Microsoft's Edge browser's push, it only captures about 30% in the US, as per recent posts on X. It's a real travesty for Microsoft, as Satya Nadella puts it, because they had once won against Netscape, only to lose to Google. But there's hope. Nadella sees this as a golden opportunity to relitigate the browser game. He's confident that with Edge and Copilot, they can win back some share. In the world of search, where Microsoft once thought they had the upper hand, Google's grip is tighter than a crab's claw at a seafood buffet. Did you know Google paid Apple an astronomical $26 billion in 2021 just to be the default search engine on Safari? Nadella has been chasing an Apple search deal for over a decade, but now he's happy. OpenAI snagged it. Nadella sees Microsoft's partnership with OpenAI as a way to innovate and perhaps lead in the new AI-driven search landscape. Google's default placement on devices has created a habit as ingrained as morning coffee for millions. However, with AI tools like ChatGPT becoming stateful, there's a new game in town. Microsoft is betting big on this shift to reclaim some of its lost glory. The AI race isn't just about who has the fastest car, it's about who can navigate the digital highway best. What happens when traditional search, which is stateless, meets AI agents that remember your queries? Nadella points out that the competition is intense but not a zero-sum game. He's excited about the very competitive landscape where Microsoft can leverage its AI tech to challenge Google. Statistics from Visual Capitalist show that Microsoft's Intelligent Cloud segment generated $87.9 billion in 2023, with AI services like Copilot contributing significantly. Yet, Google's established distribution network gives them a leg up. But Microsoft's strategic move with OpenAI could be the twist they need to not just compete, but lead. This isn't Microsoft's first rodeo. Remember Windows 95's launch? They've been here before, fighting for market share. Experiments in the tech world have always been about pushing boundaries. Remember when Google first launched its Chrome browser? It was seen as just another player, but look at it now. Much like IBM's struggle against Microsoft in the OS wars, Microsoft now faces Google in the browser and search arena. Bill Gates once said during a similar tech battle, "We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. This foresight might just apply to Microsoft's current situation. Conversely, Larry Page of Google once noted, "You don't need to be a genius or a visionary or even a college graduate for that matter to have a significant impact on the world." This might explain Google's success in leveraging simple yet effective strategies. In this digital age, the underdogs can become giants overnight, and giants can find themselves in the shadow of new titans. So, can Microsoft really win back the share? Or is this just wishful thinking in the face of Google's might? As we wrap up, remember in technology today's defeat might just be the setup for tomorrow's comeback. Nadella's optimism isn't just hot air, it's backed by strategic moves in AI and cloud computing. The road ahead is tough with Google's entrenched position, but with innovation and the right partnerships, Microsoft might just pull off another tech miracle. So, there you have it, folks. A tale of digital dominance, lost battles, and potential renaissance. Will Microsoft rise again, or will Google continue to reign supreme even on Windows turf? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. In the tech world, the only constant is change. And who knows, maybe one day we'll all be using Bing out of sheer nostalgia. Until then, keep your browsers updated and your minds open to the next twist in tech. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon for more tech tales with a twist. See you in the next video where we might just find out if Microsoft can relitigate its way back to the top or if Google's monopoly will last another decade. Goodbye, tech lovers.